Hello friends, and welcome to the channel. This is Stormhaven Gaming, I'm John, and this is Foundation. Okay, picking up from where we left off last episode, we're just sort of focusing on the village centre here. We should be getting some new villagers turning up fairly soon. We need to look at a few things. Our food is improving. We have plenty of meat. Fish is okay. Bread, I mean, it's nice, but it's not good enough. Oh, there's the villagers. We still have no wheat coming in. Yeah, we need to definitely look at that. Let's bring those in. And let's dash across to our wheat fields and see what's happening over there. Okay, so our wheat fields are currently growing. They haven't planted the whole field. Obviously, they very rarely do. But we should shortly start getting some wheat in. And we do currently still have some bread, so maybe that extra farm over there has helped. Possibly. Maybe the extra windmill over here has helped. We'll pop in another miller since we have the available villagers. Yeah. Alright, well there's that. In addition, in our main part of the village, or city now, I suppose, we have our houses that appear to be high density. Yep, high density. High density. There's a lot of high density housing here. It says we have 10 high density houses, but that for some reason hasn't ticked off, and I don't know why. Yeah, a bit unsure about that. Well, we'll keep an eye on it, obviously. Everything else is probably going okay. I mean, it could be that we don't have any citizens to move in there, but it just says, you know, promote a villager to citizen and have 10 houses at high density, which we've done. So, yeah, not really sure what the problem is there. Some of them are still being built, so maybe that's it. Yeah, I genuinely don't know. We'll have to keep an eye on it and see what happens. We also currently have a regional fair going on. We've got 15 days left of that. We need to maintain a happiness of 75. We should be able to do that, in theory. There shouldn't be anything that drops our happiness too low at the moment. Yeah, everything else is going all right. We're a little bit low on stone. And by a little bit, I mean quite a lot. So we might need to look at that. In fact, we have a stone deposit right here that should be producing stone for us, but it doesn't appear to be doing a lot of good. Yeah. Alright, we might need another stone deposit set up somewhere. We've got iron there and more iron there. Nothing else on these nodules. Yeah, we've got a gold deposit going on over here, which we can actually put a couple of miners into. There we go. So they'll start producing some gold for us. We're also building a warehouse over here, and we've got ourselves a housing area that we are going to set up over here. So just alongside the road there, and we'll come all the way down like so. There we go. Right. So this is going to take some time. Stone, yeah, stone is an issue. We do have more stone over here. We've also got a lot of iron, but we don't really need iron at the moment. We're doing absolutely fine for iron. We have a stone deposit over here. We could stick another mine over here, couldn't we? Get a quarry set up over here. Alright. Let's do that, shall we? There we go. Let's get that set up as well. Do we have a warehouse over here? Yes, over here we do. Let's get space for stone in here as well, shall we? In fact, we can probably get away with some more clothes. We are currently stockpiling. Probably shouldn't be doing that. But we were doing it so that we could... Where are we? Open up the trade route with Middle that we've already done. Alright, let's unlock Davenport as well. And then we will stop stockpiling clothes and start selling them again. Probably not a stupid idea. Well, we've just had a boost there. That's good. We get a plus 15% boost to our happiness there that doesn't appear to have been applied just yet. Oh no, there we go. Looks like it's starting to go on there. Yeah, I guess it's just a case of play on and see what happens with our prestigious burg. Okay, there we go. We finally got that last house completely built, which has triggered the end of the prestigious burg level 3 milestone, which has now disappeared. Excellent stuff. Okay, right. And there's the merry fair. Lovely stuff. We did fine there. We've got 120% happiness currently, which, yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, our gold mine over here is done, and we have workers assigned to it. We are waiting for our warehouse here to be completed. We do have a couple of houses going into our new housing area, so it's probably not a terrible idea to get a market over here as well, is it? So let's do that. We'll get we get a couple of food stalls in along here. And we'll get a goods stall as well. We'll have a green market tent on there and red on those three. We'll get a goods stall sign outside that one and food stall signs outside of these three. He says, trying to line it up. There we go. Let's have, what shall we have? Let's have, yeah, let's have a lamp post. Oops. At either end. There we go. Yeah, I don't think we need any hedges or anything like that. That will do. That will do. Let's not mess around. Okay, the stone deposit is starting to be done as well. We don't have any available villagers just at the moment. Yeah, I guess all I can really do is spin on again. We need this warehouse up and running so we can store gold. We will probably then want to... Where are we? Yeah, smelt some gold. I don't think it's worth doing a jeweler's workshop, honestly, because jewels are virtually non-existent. But we'll be able to smelt gold into gold bars, which we'll probably be able to sell. Let's have a look. Nope. Trade routes. Who buys gold bars? Northbury buys gold bars for 7 each. Trotbury also buys for 7 each. That's really all we need, isn't it? Okay, let's have a look. We could buy herbs. That would give us an additional trade good. Which I believe counts as a luxury as well, herbs. Mightn't be a bad idea. We're fine for money at the moment, so maybe, where are we? Herbs. Luxurious food. Yeah, alright. So let's buy up to 50? Yeah, let's try that. If we head over to our market here. We can stick a luxury stall just in there. We'll give that one a blue tent. And that can store herbs. Where are we going to actually store? Oh, hello. How are you doing? Let's get a couple of you in there and a couple of you in there. That's a good start. Yeah, where are we actually going to store the herbs? Can we get them in there? Yes, we can. Let's store herbs in there. We'll only want one, presumably. We've not got a lot in there at all. No berries, no meat, no fish. Yeah, it's not ideal, is it? Let's try and store some bread in there. At least get something in that granary. Okay, so a prestigious burg, part 4. Upon hearing that your villagers are comfortably settled, the elders believe it is time for you to seek the city charter. Once you have enough citizens and the city belfry is complete, you'll be ready to request an audience with the seneschal once more. Okay, so we need 30 buildings at high density. Okay, that's going to be difficult to achieve. Happiness of the village at 75, that's easy enough. Host the seneschal at our tavern, we can do that. And have a labour splendour of 500. We're at 164. I mean, sure. All right, we'll pop it in there, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that, honestly. Not in any kind of timely fashion. Yeah. Oh well, okay. Well, we'll spin on for a little while. We'll get these buildings completed and we'll get them staffed, and then we'll be back. Well, we have a visitor. What do you want? Wood for the bishop. I mean, we can probably do this one. The bishop is looking to build a few chapels along the pilgrimage route. One of his merchants noticed your woodcut camps and wants to make you an offer. 200 for 300 gold. Yeah, why not? We got 50-50 chance of a better deal, but let's go with the standard one. 200 for 300 coins. There you go. Off you go. Good stuff. And we have another one. What do you want? Improving trade with Middle. Trade with Middle is booming. They plan on investing this wealth into restoring their old church, which would attract pilgrims. This could also benefit your village if you supply them with resources. No, go away. Since I don't know what you want, I don't know if I'll be able to provide it, so sorry. And another one. What do you want? Improving trade with Davenport. It's exactly the same as the last one. No, go away. Right, then I've played on for a little bit longer. Several weeks longer. We've got some building work going on. Technically, we have some building work going on. I mean, none of the building work is actually going on. As you can see. Literally nothing happening on any of these building sites at all. Oh, no, there we go. We actually have some tools being taken to one of our building sites there. That's nice. That's only taken them about 2 weeks to notice there's a building site there. Yeah, it's grinding to a halt again. I mean, I have built over here yet another wheat farm, as you can see. That took a long time to build, just because it took them forever to get a builder out here to actually do anything. Yeah, we're just not able to build anything in any realistic time frame. It's getting a little bit, frankly, a little bit boring waiting for everything to happen. Yeah, I'm putting in a city fence around this housing area up here, just so it's got fortification. I'm putting in a gold smelter up here, with a city watchtower behind it, because this needs to be inside an area of, I think, medium, whatever it's called. Yeah, I mean, I'm losing patience with this rapidly. This needs to be in a fortification area. So I'm putting in a watchtower there. That's too far from any watch post or guard duty company. So I'm going to need to put in another watch post as well. But obviously it takes weeks and weeks and weeks for anything to be built, because they don't actually transfer goods across the village. Yeah. It's getting to that stage again where I just don't want to carry on with it, because it just takes forever to do anything. But I will spin on again. I will continue to spin on until things are built. I genuinely don't know how we're going to get this prestigious burg done, just because it takes so long. But we'll do what we can. Okay, we have ourselves another courier. What do you want? Unravelling the mystery tax. You learn Davenport is imposing a new taxation law on traded goods. The details are a mystery, but you know it yields considerable profits without impacting commerce. If you were to crack its secret, such a tax could greatly benefit your village. Could it? Really? I mean, our treasury is always full. Yeah, we'll just figure it out as we trade, I suppose. And another merchant. Wood for the bishop. We'll probably be able to do this one as well, but I mean, we don't need the money. 200 for 300. Yep, we'll do that as well. Go for it. There we go. All good. I mean, if it feels like I'm just sort of skipping forward and missing a lot of stuff, I'm not missing anything, I promise you. There is nothing happening. I am just waiting for these buildings to be constructed. And yeah, they're just taking forever. Okay, we've played on a little bit longer, and by a little bit I mean quite a lot longer. We've got ourselves our city watchtower built up here, which needs to be built in an area of fortification. So I've had to build a watch post up here as well. So yeah, everything is now functioning. We've got ourselves a patrol route, if we swing around, in our new housing area down here. We've thrown around a little bit of decoration. Like in there, so we've got a commoner resident in there, so that is upgrading. Yeah, alright, we're doing not too badly. Let's have a look at our resources. We've got quite a lot of gold ore. Yeah. We don't have any gold bars as yet, because we don't have any coal up this end of the village. Over here, we have said to collect coal. We'll set it to stock maximum, and hopefully one of these... Oh, there we go. Someone is going to fetch coal from the another depot, but goodness knows how long it's going to take to actually get over here. Wonder if it's worth putting in another coal burner up here. We'd need a supply of logs. But we could get that if we buy... Let's have a look. Oops, that's the wrong one. That's the one. I mean, we've already got this territory here that we can use. And a little bit of that territory as well. So we could set up a log cutter. Or a lumberjack and a forester for that little area there, couldn't we? And it's probably a good idea to purchase this territory anyway. We won't bother just at the moment, though. We'll wait and see if we actually get some coal up here at any sort of speed. And speaking of speed, as I said, it has taken a very long time to get anything built. Obviously, a lot of our builders were working on this village fence here. That did take a little while. And obviously all of our houses keep upgrading and downgrading, which takes builders away from other jobs. But yeah, it's dragging. It's dragging quite considerably. Oh, better get some new villagers in, shouldn't we? Yeah. So what we really need is coal up this. No, it's no good. We are going to need to build up here, aren't we? So let's start with getting coal. Nope, we don't need coal. We've already got coal stored here. We want wood stored up here. Where are we? There you go. We'll get some wood stored in there. We'll get ourselves a lumber camp. No, we will purchase that territory first. We'll stick ourselves a lumberjack in. Yeah, just there is fine. And we'll get ourselves a forester in just behind it. There we go. And we will set this as our initial wood planting, wood cutting area. And then once the forester is built, come on, once the forester is built, we'll make that a replanting area as well. Okay. Okay. Right. Actually, you know what? Let's switch this over to marble. And let's get ourselves... Yeah, let's get ourselves a quarry on this marble deposit as well. And we'll stick the crane on the other side of the path just there. Okay, I'm going to... What am I going to do? I think I'm going to call it pretty soon. Because as I say, this has taken a very, very long time to record this episode. It's taken me about 3.5 hours over a couple of days to get this recorded. It's a long time for one episode. Yeah, we are rapidly approaching the point where it's just not feasible anymore. I don't know. I don't want to call it quits on this. We do have more stuff to go for, obviously. We've got a city market that we can build. We might as well just buy that now anyway. The tavern kitchen. Boar and cheese. We're not making cheese yet. We could unlock dairy farming. That might help us with our food. Where would we put a city market? I mean... I don't honestly know how the market hall... Ooh, okay. So does that have... Presumably that's market stall spaces inside? I assume. So what do we need? We need one resource depot. Alright. Categorized as resource depot. That is a resource depot. Okay. That's saying it's not, but this is a resource depot. As is the market hall. Right, okay. Alright, well we won't do that just yet. We still have bits and pieces to be built. And we'll need to figure out, hello, come on in. The best place for that. I suspect it is going to be over here somewhere. Which isn't ideal for us, really, unless we want to risk putting it down on the beach or something. Don't know. Don't know. Why was that showing up as not being built? Not sure. Yeah, alright. Well, we'll think about somewhere to put that. I mean... You're not doing a huge amount of good there. It might be worth getting rid of that, getting rid of this woodland here and putting in our city market over this end here. Maybe. We shall see about that. We'll have to have a bit of a think. Okay, and here comes another merchant. What do you want? Iron ore for the bishop. All right. The bishop is planning to increase this season's wine sales, but is in dire need of iron ore for the barrel bands. One of his merchants has seen your quarry and wants to make you an offer. You want 200 iron ore, do you? We can do that. We've got 352 in storage. 452 in total. Yeah, why not? There we go. That's all done for you. Right then. Played on for a little bit longer. Not too long this time. Maybe a month or so. We don't have anyone waiting to come in. Not quite yet. They are on their way. But over here, we've got most things done. We've got our marble deposit in. It's not quite finished. We need to finish off the crane down there, but that's fine. That should now start producing marble for us, which we can then sell, which is good. We've got ourselves a charcoal burner up here to give ourselves a bit of coal coming in up this end, which will be nice. We've got ourselves a gold smelter in and running. Yeah, we should be all right. We need to start selling gold bars. We need to start selling marble. So let's get into our royal book and have a look at that. So we can sell marble for 5 each to middle, or that's it, really. Yeah, middle is the only place that actually buys marble, so they'll buy it for 5 each. Gold bars we can sell to Northbury or Trotbury, each for 7. So yeah, we're all right there. So let's get our resources opened up. Where are we? Gold bars. We will sell everything over. Ooh, let's keep 50 in stock there. And marble, I mean, let's sell anything over 15. We're not yet using marble. Yeah, that will probably do us. What I will do... Oops. Hello, come on in. What I will do is... Oh, you are missing glass. I mean, that could be because we're not actually making glass at the moment. Yeah. Yeah, we're not doing that yet. I suppose we might as well unlock it, though. We do have a quartz deposit just here. So, I mean, let's get ourselves... Come on. Attach. There we are. Let's get ourselves a quartz mine set up, shall we? Yeah. All right. We will leave it there for this episode. I mean, like I say, everything is taking such a long time. I'd like to be able to get on to build... Not you. Where are you? There we go, the city market. But I really don't know where. Other than, as I say, clearing out this area here. And getting rid of this little gathering hut. Or maybe moving it somewhere else. I don't know. But yeah, maybe putting it in here would be useful. I think we're going to need more service going on. We don't have any service on this side of the village yet. We do have... yeah, we've got a church there. We've got a church here. And I think we've got a church up here somewhere as well, haven't we? Yeah. A little church up there as well. So maybe getting another church in over this side wouldn't be a terrible idea. We are getting a lot of housing issues as well, so we're going to need to expand our housing. I mean, that is easy enough. Let's purchase this territory. And let's expand our housing out this way. I will... Yeah, let's square it off on that corner and bring it up like so. And then the hunting zone we will drop back there, but push it up that way a little bit. There we go. And we might want a church out this side as well. I mean, they have housing space to move into. That's a start. We will leave it there for this episode. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I mean, like I say, it is becoming a bit of a drag. I'm losing motivation with it a little bit because it just takes so long to do literally anything. But as I say, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do give us a like and a subscribe. Really does help the channel out. And please join us next time. Till then, I've been John. This has been Foundation. Please do take care of yourselves. Stay safe. And bye-bye.